Hey everyone, Cliff here. So I want to continue the email conversation that I started in the previous video, and we're talking about emailing new people in your network. So new people to email. So for instance, if you're talking to a potential client, or maybe you're talking to new potential investors, again, these are people that you've just met, relationships are just being formed. You probably talk to them on the phone, maybe exchange a couple emails. Sending them a link to your podcast is always a good thing. New customers from an email list. So if you have a website where people can sign up for more information, include a link to the podcast in the autoresponder. Usually autoresponder is just something that sends people back saying, hey, thank you for subscribing to our email list. Click below. Any new friends or any part of your network. Also, as well, it could be a great opportunity if you're thinking about doing speaking engagements. So it could be a great piece of content to send along to the people who actually run the show there. And what I typically do is I tell people, go ahead and add this as part of your email signature. So that way, every email that goes out the door will have a link to your podcast on it. Or you could just create a couple of email signatures. In this case, what I did is I included a PS, which I'm a big fan of. I was recently featured on the Long Beach Impact podcast. Check out the interview here, and then you would include a link to your interview, and then, of course, your contact information. Now, maybe this could be an email signature that you use when you're dealing with somebody who is brand new, who knows, but maybe you could also do email signature number 2, where you say, listen to my podcast interview at, etc. This could be your default email signature. So depending on the person, when they're contacting you, would depend on where you put the podcast. But either way, this right here makes it a no-brainer for you when you're reaching out to anybody new that there's a link to a podcast. They listen to it, they hear your story, it furthers the relationship. That's all I have for this video today. I'll be back tomorrow with another video.